Hi, it's Tom with RealityCheckForYou.com. Welcome to today's video on dealing with parents that are overly critical and in some cases downright mean. People with parents who criticize constantly can relate to the mental and emotional repercussions that often result. Having a parent that fails to see us as complete people, our good sides as well as our bad, is challenging and oftentimes really hurtful. A constant barrage of negativity leads to general anxiety, social anxiety, and even depression. The feeling that we're not good enough somehow, we're not whole as we are, results in all sorts of problems in our efforts to either seek approval or the desire to just want to give up. There are two main ideas to understand today that will eliminate the painful feelings our parents cause with this behavior. The first is to understand that our parents are in large part merely projecting whatever insecurities, in some cases their self-loathing they have about themselves onto us. Ask yourself the question, if I weren't around, would they just be focusing their criticism on someone else? If you can answer yes to that, and if that's the case, then you know in your mind at least that their judgment is not about you. If it would just be turned on someone else, then it's really about them and not us. If you know in your mind that something is true, then it's only a matter of focus and effort to also understand the same truth in your heart, that it's not about you, it's about them and their own bad feelings. The second thing to understand in order to not have to suffer so much is to know that the only person who can determine what it looks like to be happy is you. The only person that gets to decide what the success looks like is you. Nobody else gets to make up the rules. You do. Oftentimes our parents, hypocritically, don't even live up to their own harsh standards, and they probably didn't live up to their parents' harsh standards in many significant ways either. So why should you inherit this long line of disappointment that may have been handed down from generation to generation? Stop the cycle and understand that this is just what they were trained to do by their circumstances, their families, and their parents. Let's stop the cycle of hurt feelings and damaged relationships that leave us feeling helpless and sometimes even hopeless. We are enough as we are. We are whole inside, and our true natures cannot be changed by harsh criticism or praise. We have everything we need inside of us in order to be happy, because we get to decide what happiness and success looks like. No one else gets to do that for us. Look, we all want the approval of our parents, and that's not going to change, but understanding that their efforts are really a messed up way of trying to help us, the only way that they know how. They use the bludgeon of harsh words or withheld approval in order to get us to behave how they want us to behave. They really do want to help us, and being a critical jerk is the only tool they know how to use sometimes. All they really want for us is to be what they think success looks like, but they don't have the tools, so they use the only thing they know how to use, criticism. Like the old saying goes, when all you have is a hammer, then everything looks like a nail. Understanding the truth of what I'm telling you can help you shift your perspective and shine light on the fact that they are suffering. They are hurting, and that's why they are acting out and using criticism to hurt you. And it does hurt, but seeing this ridiculous cycle for what it is will help to ease the painful feelings and the feelings of inadequacy we feel when we're treated unfairly. If we can truly see this predictable but futile cycle play out from a place of wisdom, then we don't have to buy into it, and we can change it for ourselves and our children, and that's worth focusing our efforts on. Thanks so much. Look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye.